Hi students, Logan Phillips here, and I am your instructor for our Microsoft Excel course. Today we're going to be talking about the pacing schedule, what's expected of you, point values associated stuff, how many points are in the class, and what the name of that stuff is. This is sort of your handout that's a checkmark guide on what you're accomplishing inside my class. That way you can stay absolutely up to date with everything. Now before we get started, I want to remind you of my contact information. You can reach me at 918-595-7485. I am in office 21, sorry, that's my old office. I'm in office A132 at the Northeast Campus inside the Facet Center. And you can reach me by email at logan.phillips1@tulsacc.edu or join me on YouTube or Facebook or any of the other social media sites. All right, guys, I am a professor that's able to be accessed very easily. As long as you reach out, I will try my hardest to get back to you. So let's jump in and look at our pacing schedule. This is always something that's very important to students because this is what you're actually doing in my class. These are the things you're learning and, more importantly, what you're being graded on. Underneath your Blackboard website, or underneath Blackboard on the website on the left-hand side, there is a section named number 2, Pacing Schedule, Syllabus and Pacing Schedule. That is where you'll find the pacing schedule and this video. So hopefully you're going okay. So let's open up the pacing schedule and take a look at it. Now the very first thing you should notice on this is my beautiful smiling face and the words Microsoft Excel. If you're inside a Microsoft Word class and you see a Microsoft Excel pacing schedule, guess what? Your pacing schedule is wrong. Let me know so I can fix it. And which brings me to a point. Anytime in my class, if you find an error that I have created, something that I have missed, now, grammar doesn't count because I'm terrible at it, but I will give you a finder's fee, a bonus point, for finding any mistake and alerting it to me so that I can fix it. Teachers make mistakes. I make mistakes. There's a lot of data here. So if you find something I screwed up, let me know. You'll get bonus points for any screw-ups you find of mine. All right, so here's our pacing schedule, and this is what the class really is about. Now, notice that this is based on either a 16-week, a 4-week, or an 8-week. And you can see here on the left-hand side what ones you're in. Week 1, 2, 3, week 1, week 2. And so you can decide what the class is or what assignments are due in what week. Now, all of my Excel classes have the exact same assignments, no matter if you're taking it in a 4-week, an 8-week, or a 16-week. There is a total of 1,057 points available inside the Microsoft Excel course. So if you're taking this class in a 16-week format, you're doing okay. You're going to be expected to spend 3 hours a week listening to me talk to you, doing your instructional materials, and 3 hours a week inside SimNet itself doing the actual homework assignments. That's if you want to stay up to date. In an 8-week course, the time halves, but the amount of work you're doing stays the same. So in an 8-week class, you're going to be spending 6 hours a week listening to me and doing your instructional side, and 6 hours a week doing your homework. If you're in a 4-week class, that doubles again. You're going to spend 12 hours a week listening to me, doing your instructional, and 12 hours a week going online and doing your homework, which means in a 4-week class, you're going to spend 48 hours a week inside, 12 hours a week. Yeah. That means in a 4-week class, you're going to be spending 24 hours in any single week focused on my class to complete the assignments in a timely manner to get that perfect score. In an 8-week class, you're going to be spending 12 hours a week altogether inside my class. And in a 16-week class, it's going to take you 6 hours a week to get a good, strong, solid passing A grade in my class. So let's go back up top and look at a few important due dates. Now, the very first one is your Excel quiz, your Excel introduction, and you're logging in into SimNet. Now, all 3 of these assignments have to be completed within the first week, and more specifically, have to complete by the first Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. The second it becomes Thursday, if these assignments are not completed, then you will be given a WN grade in the class and removed from the roll. And with TCC's new policy, that means that you risk not being able to get into a new class. So make sure you go online and you take your syllabus exam on SimNet, log into SimNet, and go into Blackboard and introduce yourself, which is just a few paragraphs or a paragraph, few sentences, who you are, why you're here, why you're taking this class. Now, within your first week or so of class, you're going to have a variety of assignments come due, no matter if you're in the first, a 16, 8, or a 4-week class. Now, all of our stuff starts off with a review. Remember that this course has a prereq of computer concepts. So the first assignment due is to read through the SIM book, Introduction to Windows 10, Office 2016, and File Management. This acts as a review of that prereq for this class. Then you're going to be taking a quiz and doing an intro for the SIM pass. Now, each of these types of assignments have different points associated with them. And you can see here on the right-hand side that we have the points. SIM books are 10 points. Quizzes are 25, SIM pass are 15, guided assignments, guided projects are 10 points, and independent projects are 15 points. And this grading policy stays true throughout the entire class. Your midterms for this class is 50 points, and your final exam is going to be 100 points for the MOS exam and 50 points for your final chapter 6 through 10 exam. So you have some big assignments and some not so big assignments, but the point values always stay the same. SIM books will always be worth 10 points. SIM pass will always be worth 15 points. Quizzes will always be worth 25 points. Exams are always worth 50 points unless it's the final MOS. And so you go through here and you read through the book, take the quiz, do a SIM path, and you go through these projects independently. Now inside SIMnet, all these names of the type line up with the types on SIMnet. So you can go through and look at these specifically. Now at the very bottom, you have a final week that's assignments. Everything must be completed by, if you're an 8-week or a 16-week student, the final Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. The second it becomes Wednesday, class is over. Anything not turned in will be counted as a 0, no exceptions given. If you're taking a 4-week exam or class with me, your final deadline is the final Sunday of class at 11:59 p.m. Anything that not turned in by the second turns to Monday will be counted as a 0, no exceptions or extensions given. So make sure that you go through here and you'll look up, and each of these classes will have due dates associated with them that I'll share with you. You can use this to plan your calendar. These dates and assignments also match up with the calendar on SIMnet itself. So use this as a way to check mark off, track what you're doing, and what you're accomplishing. If you have any questions about the pacing schedule, let me know. I am here to help, and I will gladly answer them. The two big things to remember are final deadline and first deadline. First deadline is Wednesday, 11:59 p.m., the first week of class. You must complete syllabus, exam. You must complete Blackboard introduction, and you must log into SIMnet at least once. If you do not complete these three things, you will be given a WN grade in my class and removed from the rolls. Final deadline for 16 and 8 week is the final Tuesday of class, or final Tuesday of class at 11:59 p.m. The second it becomes Wednesday, class is over, no extensions. For a 4-week class, the final deadline for class is 11:59 p.m., the final Sunday of class. The second it becomes Monday, class is over, no extensions will be given. All right, guys, check your SIMnet, watch the other videos about how to do things, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't be hesitant and let me know. I am here to help. You can call me at 595-7485. You can come to my campus at A132 at the Northeast Campus, or you can email me at logan.phillips1@tulsacc.edu. Guys, I'm Logan Phillips, your assistant professor for this particular class. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And as Jimmy Buffett always says, have a very fruitful day, guys. Bye.